Attach the camera to the tripod. With the tripod still collapsed, flip the camcorder over in one hand and you will see a threaded hole. Use the wheel adjustment on the top of the tripod to tighten the camera to the head of the tripod. Tighten the camera snug, but do not over-tighten. Remember, righty-tighty, clockwise, or lefty-loosey, counterclockwise. Extend the tripod legs. Each leg has 3 clasps, which should be released and extended one at a time. Ensure each leg extension is out fully before you clamp it back down. Otherwise, you might end up with a lopsided tripod. Pull the legs outward evenly once they are all fully extended and set the tripod down on the ground. Adjust the tripod ball head. Hold onto the camera with one hand so it does not fall over when the ball head is loosened. Using the wing nut shaped adjustment on the side of the tripod ball head, loosen the adjustment so that the camera moves freely. Set the camera roughly level for now and you can fine-tune it later. Tighten the adjustment snug, but do not over-tighten. Fine-tune the height of the camera by adjusting the center stem of the tripod. Using the wing nut shaped adjustment at the top of the tripod legs, loosen the adjustment so that the tripod stem moves freely up and down. Set the camera height as needed. If you will be doing a long interview and have easy access to an electrical outlet, attach the camera's power supply. The port is located behind a rubber flap on the rear top right of the camera. Open the articulating screen on the left side of the camera. It folds out and can be angled up or down. Ensure the camera has an SD card inserted. The sticker side of the SD card faces left when being inserted into the camera. If using a Rode shotgun-style microphone, ensure the adjustment wheel on the microphone is loosened and slide the microphone onto the square metal inset on the top of the camera. Lightly tighten the microphone adjustment wheel to get the mic snug onto the camera. Plug the microphone into the camera. The port is located on the front right side of the camera behind a large rubber flap. The microphone is plugged into the circular port on the top right. The port on the left is for headphones. If using the wireless lapel style microphone, make sure you have the receiver, transmitter, and microphone. Turn on the pack labeled receiver/camera. This is attached to the top of the camera. Loosen the adjustment wheel and slide the pack onto the square metal inset on the top of the camera. Tighten it just enough to get it snug onto the camera. Plug the receiver pack into the camera. The port is located on the front right side of the camera behind a large rubber flap. The microphone is plugged into the circular port on the top right. The port on the left is for headphones. Now take the pack labeled transmitter/interviewee and turn it on. Attach the microphone to your interview subject. The microphone should be placed approximately 8 to 12 inches below the interviewee's mouth. If clothing allows, the slack of the lapel mic can be hidden by putting it down through their shirt. Now that the microphone is attached to the subject, plug the microphone into the transmitter pack and tighten it. The pack can be clipped to clothing, placed in a pocket, or just set on the ground. Turn the camera on. The power switch is located on the top left of the camera. Slide the switch forward to camera. Ensure the camera is set to automatic mode. On the top of the camera, directly opposite of the power switch, is a switch labeled M and Auto. Set the camera to Auto. The camera can be zoomed in or out using the raised buttons on the top right of the camera. This can be set to your own personal preference, though it is recommended that your subject fills the frame of the video well. Check the camera's audio levels. On the bottom right corner of the screen, you should see 2 bars bouncing as your subject speaks. If you don't see this, troubleshooting is needed before recording. If you're using the Rode or shotgun style microphone, press the menu button on the camera. Navigate to the sound menu with the music note icon. Navigate down and over to submenu 2. Navigate down to where it says mic power and ensure that it is set to on. If you're using the wireless lapel pack and you're having trouble, there's a few different things that could go wrong. First, ensure that both of the packs are powered on. Ensure that both the microphone packs are set to the same channel. Ensure that the microphone is plugged into the transmitter pack. Ensure the receiver pack is properly plugged into the camera in the microphone port and not the headphone port. If only one of the audio bars is seen moving, ensure that the receiver pack is set to mix using the slider on the right side of the pack. At this point, you're ready to record. Press the red oval button on the back of the camera once to start recording and press it again to stop recording. To review footage, turn the power switch to Media. When finished with all the equipment, please neatly place the equipment back into the bags as you received it and make sure everything is powered off.